Stop being like them. Don't look at my makeup. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a little guest, a little paw friend. This is my dog named Gizzy. A lot of you have actually probably seen her in the shots of my bed here. Today she's gonna be here to help her mama tell some stories about how she got in some major trouble. Isn't that right? Before I get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Also, give this video a big thumbs up if you love pets as much as I do. You wanna start? So, the thing you need to know about my dog, she is the biggest pig in the entire world. Yes, she will eat anything. When I say anything, I don't just mean food. I'm talking about garbage. I'm talking about clothes, shoes, anything and everything. Funny thing is, you know what? Today's stories all consist around her eating problem. So the first story I'm going to tell you guys, it happened, I want to say probably a year ago or more. I had gone out with a friend for the day. I hadn't seen him for a while and it was really nice to catch up. I had left Gizzy with my parents here at the house. And I told my parents before I left to close all the doors, make sure she doesn't get into anything. I kind of always have to put that disclaimer out there because Gizzy gets into everything. So, I come home from a great day. I walk upstairs to take my shoes off, and what do I find? My dad's door is opened, and there's a disposable razor that's been torn apart into like 15 pieces. Yeah. I freaked out. I looked at my dog, checked her gums, checked her tongue to make sure she wasn't bleeding anywhere, and then I proceeded to grab another razor, dissect it, and try to compare to see how many blades there were. And what did I find? There was a damn blade missing. I'm freaking out. I'm trying to keep my cool, but I'm thinking, oh my god, there's a blade in her stomach right now. It could be tearing her apart as we speak. So I call the vet. Of course, they tell me, bring her in right now. I take her in. $500 later, there was no blade in her stomach. We were thankful that there was no razor. Of course, I'd much rather there be no razor than there be one. But that hurt my bank account. I love you. Do you love me? The next story I'm going to tell you, of course, what does that have to do with food? Not surprised, right? I get a call from my mom saying that my baby girl has been throwing up a lot. The only other time Gizzy has really thrown up badly was one time she went in anaphylactic shock, which is basically when you have a really bad allergic reaction to something, and she almost died that day, which I don't really like talking about usually because it's probably one of the most traumatic days for me. Like it was a really bad day. So when I heard she was throwing up for my mom, I was terrified. I rushed home, and guys, I kid you not, she weighed 3 times more than she usually does, and she looked like a sausage. When I say a sausage, I mean like her stomach was so hard. It was as hard as a rock. And of course, what did I do? I took her to the vet. Yeah. It's not until I'm already there, getting tests done, getting x-rays done, that my mom calls me and decides to tell me, oh, just to let you know, I think Gizzy got into a bag of dog food today.
Really, Mama? Really?
Turns out, my dog ate half of a bag of dog food, which, by the way, was 12 pounds. Yeah. All the day with Gizzy. We did x-rays. The x-rays were actually hilarious. The doctor was laughing because you couldn't even see the tiniest bit of room in her stomach. It was blown up to actually a dangerous point. They were a little concerned that she wouldn't be able to pass all the food she ate. So what happens? I have to pay more money to get her on special dog food to help her digest all of this other dog food she ate, and she was also on antibiotics. But when she has a face like this, you can't help but love her. Oh, baby. So the last story I'm gonna tell you happened literally a week ago. Gizzy, cooperate, please. I was attempting to film for you guys a swatch video of some kind of makeup, but let's just say that obviously when you're swatching, you want to have some kind of a Vaseline or makeup removal wipes, coconut oil there, so you can change your lipsticks, get them off your arm, etc, etc. I have this big jar of Vaseline sitting on my bed, And I'm filming, everything's fine. I see Gizzy sniffing around, so I'm like, no, stop it, stop it. So that's fine. And all of a sudden, I hear that Timmy and Alejandro are home, which I'm really, really excited about because they're my best friends. So I run downstairs, really excited to see them, and I leave my door open. Yes, this time it was me who left the door open.
Biggest mistake.
I go downstairs, I talk with them for 20 minutes, and then I realize, wait. It sounds way too quiet upstairs. Timmy and Alejandro's dog Tamale was also upstairs with my dog, and whenever they're together, they're damn mischievous, I'll tell you that. They're really, really bad together. So I run upstairs and I find this little girl eating this jar of Vaseline. She ate, I want to say, at least half of it. At that point, Alejandro proceeded to look up online to see, okay, is it really dangerous? You know, should we be calling the vet? Everyone pretty much said that she would have some bad diarrhea. No one told me how bad this diarrhea would be. This wasn't regular diarrhea, guys. This was diarrhea on steroids. Like, this was the worst diarrhea I've ever seen. Nothing happened that night. Everything was good. It wasn't until I woke up the next morning and I could smell something really, really bad where I was sleeping. Gizzy must have eaten some of her dog poop again. That's what I was thinking. No. I wake up and all over my shirt and all over my bed where I was sleeping was a huge, huge stain of just pure grease from the Vaseline with green diarrhea in the middle of it. I was disgusted, purely disgusted. I wake up and I start seeing there were these huge spots of diarrhea everywhere, you guys, everywhere. She's snoring, I'm sorry. And the worst part is that you can't get grease out of sheets. You can't get them out of pillows. You can't get them out of anything. I had brand new pillows, brand new bedspread. Everything was just destroyed. I tried to wash it all, of course, but grease doesn't come out. So to this day, right now, I have grease spots all over my room. Like, her damn anus was leaking. When I say leaking, it was just everywhere. It was like a snail when they leave a slime mark. Everywhere Gizzy went, she was leaving a grease mark, and it was disgusting. And that went on for a good 3 days. I couldn't wear any clothes that I liked. I had to like put a towel underneath her booty all the time. And yeah, this is what happens when you have a dog that literally will eat anything. After all is said and done, she is my #1 companion, and I'm really grateful to God for her. She is my life, literally. You guys will see that if you follow me on social media. Leave me in the comments down below what kind of pet you have. It could be a dog, cat, anything. Tell me their name and let me know a funny story about them, just like the ones I told you today about my baby Gizzy. I love you so much. I'll see you soon.